William Shakespeare, probably the greatest writer of all time. Today, I'll discuss some of the reasons Shakespeare is such an influential writer. Every legend has a beginning, and ours, in fact, comes from the town of Stratford-upon-Avon, which is located in England. Our story begins in the year 1581, when young William first found his love for the theater. No one really knows how Shakespeare discovered his love for the theater, but we do know he joined an acting company and moved to London, where he wrote many of his plays. Young William lived in a small tavern. It was here where Shakespeare wrote some of his most famous works. Shakespeare's play, Richard III, was extremely popular among people and critics. But perhaps one of his most famous plays is Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet is a beautiful story of two lovers whose families hate each other, and so they have to hide their love. Another very famous Shakespeare play is Hamlet, which follows a prince and his slow descent into madness. Lastly, Shakespeare's Macbeth is about a man who wants to kill a king but can't do it on his own. Macbeth seeks the help of 3 witches. These witches cannot be trusted, but they give Macbeth a solution with a price. These 3 Shakespeare plays were very popular among audiences and are still being performed today. Shakespeare may have died on April 23, 1616, but his legacy still lives on. Not only did Shakespeare write 38 plays, but he also invented many common phrases, such as wild goose chase and lie low, among many others. Shakespeare played a very important part in history. He did this by inspiring us all to make better plays and movies. In conclusion, Shakespeare had a great influence on the theater, which makes him one of the most famous playwrights of all time.